33, Ethan Marshall. Number 88, Noah Owen. Coach, Kevin Grant. And team officials, Gavin McQueen, Cesar Conte, and Kim Marshall. The Burlington Bayhawks. And now for Oakville, number 20, Christopher Schmidt. 21, Marco Vidovich. Number 22, Thomas Tabat. 23, Juan Zulawaga. Number 24, David Gilmartin. Number 25, Joaquin Da Silva. 26, Matthew Sutar. Number 27, Jonathan Kearns. Number 28, Benjamin Perez. 29, Jacob Lalicon. Number 30, Clayton Nelson. Number 31, Caleb Minchin. Number 33, Nicholas Popov. 36, Mohammed Ahmed. 37, Daniel Little. Number 38, Tim Gibson. Coach Greg Vagassi. And team officials Joseph Tabak, Cynthia Gilmartin, and Matthew Jarrett. The game officials for today's game, the referee, Walid Barakat. Assistant, Taylor League. Assistant, Philippe Dujic. And the fourth official, Scott Reed. Our ball retrievers today, Samantha Buckle, Catherine Parker, Timothy Lytle, and Wes Hunt. Ladies and gentlemen, special guests with us today representing the Ontario Soccer Association, Mr. Ron Smale, President of OSA, and Mr. Joe Camacho, Director at Large of the Executive Committee.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the Oshawa Civic Stadium. Ontario Cup Finals about to get underway. Tier 2 under 16, Oakville versus Burlington. Momentarily, we will get underway. Oakville versus Burlington under 16 Tier 2. We're just about to get underway. Sit back and enjoy. What a matchup we've got for you here today. Oakville all in red. Burlington in their blue. We're about to get underway momentarily here at the Oshawa Civic Stadium. Sit back and enjoy. I'm your host, Anthony Totera, along with the cutting room crew here, Michael and Quasi. We're just about to get underway here once again. Burlington Bayhawks versus Oakville. Oakville all dressed in red, and Burlington getting ready to get it on here. Ontario Cup Tier 2 under 16 age group, and it should be an exciting day here at the Oshawa Civic Stadium. A gorgeous day, sunshine all over. And what a game we've got ready and lined up for you here. I'm your host, Anthony Totera. You could follow me at number 4 Totera. That is 4 Totera. Love to hear your comments, your feedback. We will have all sorts of prize giveaways today here at halftime at the stadium. We will also try to give away some on Twitter. Sit back and enjoy what should be an entertaining matchup. Oakville all dressed in red, Burlington in yellow and blue, both of them arriving here into the Ontario Cup Final Tier 2 under 16 boys. Burlington getting the job done over Weston Wolves. Oakville getting the job done over Oak Ridges. Two teams right now that want to be crowned champs at the end of 90 minutes or possibly right into PKs. An exciting day yesterday here in Ontario Cup Final action. All sorts of storylines. But the last match of the day, what a thriller that was going into, I would say, I think it was the 8th or 9th shooter if I recall. And finally, a champion crowned. And for the third time in a row, Hyde Park winning that last matchup of the day yesterday here in Oshawa. Today we've got two matchups for you. The first one right here, Oakville versus Burlington. And then we close it out with the men. And that should be a cracker of a game. The jewel of Ontario Cup. The men will play the last matchup of the day. Perfect conditions here in Oshawa. Gorgeous sunshine here. No rain to be found at all. Yesterday morning here at our first Ontario Cup game, we had all sorts of rain and many issues in that first game with the ball all over the place. But this first matchup here this afternoon looks like all the conditions here are the right conditions for the game we love so much. Sit back and enjoy. We're about to get underway. Burlington with the ball first, dressed in yellow and blue. Oakville all in red. And we're underway. Burlington with the ball. Quickly sending it downfield. Just off the head of a Burlington player. Oakville a throw-in coming up. Oakville throw and taken. Headed by Burlington. Oakville controlling now. Nicely headed there by Confetti. Burlington trying to keep it in now. They do. Controlling it in the corner now. Still with the ball, Burlington. Now Oakville with the block, clearing it out of danger. Burlington throw-in coming up. Oakville gets rid of it, out of danger. Burlington throwing coming up. Looks like Qureshi taking it. It is Qureshi. Nicely headed there by the Oakville D-man. And Burlington trying to keep it in and just could not keep it in. That was Luca Confetti of Burlington. Quick throw in now by Oakville taken. That was taken by Schmidt. Oakville with the ball still. Paredes with the ball. Paredes for Oakville. Oh, and taken down. Call made by the ref. Oakville. Ball coming up. An early opportunity here for Oakville, all dressed in red, to make something happen early on in the 3rd minute mark of this matchup. Under 16 boys tier 2 action. Oakville with the ball. Service in the air by Vidovic. And no one there to be found by Oakville. Good service there by Marko Vidovic of Oakville. Once again, Oakville all dressed in red. Burlington in yellow and blue. Burlington keeper sends it down. Nicely chested down there by Oakville. Oakville with the ball now. Oakville still with the ball. Here's an opportunity. And off the body of the Bayhawks defender there. There's Zulega. And Zulega gives it away. Burlington with the ball now on a counterattack here. Here's an opportunity now for Burlington. Still with the ball. Nicely fed across. Sends it back to Qureshi. Off the body of Schmidt there. Oakville with the ball now. Pressing is Oakville right on top of Khan there. Giving away now Oakville ball. Nicely dished by Zulega. Oakville still with the ball. And cleared. Throwing coming up for Burlington. Taken quickly. Oakville ball. Brought down nicely on the ground. Nice give and go. And again fed back. And here's a great give and go. 4 passes there put together by Oakville. And now an opportunity. Still Oakville with the ball. Burlington wins that throw-in. And to take it, it looks like Jonathan Kearns will be taking that throw-in. I'm your host, Anthony Totera. Thanks so much for joining us here on OSA TV. It's Oakville versus Burlington under 16 boys tier 2 action. Gorgeous day here at the Oshawa Civic Stadium. Burlington throw-in quickly taken. Brought down there by Rodriguez of Oakville. Now Rodriguez again. Given away by Oakville now. Oh, and here's an opportunity by Burlington. But snuffed away by Arau Peters of Oakville. Out of danger. Oakville now with the ball. Headed away by Burlington. Burlington with the ball now. Now Oakville pounces on that defensive lapse of Burlington. Oakville still with the ball. Oh, here's a nice give and go. Back heel by Oakville. And the ref calls a foul in favor of Oakville. Some great work there by Ahmad of Oakville. Oakville now with a second opportunity early on here in the 6-minute mark of the first half here. Under 16 boys Tier 2 Ontario Cup final. They have a golden opportunity right now to try and get that first goal of the game. Oakville all dressed in red. We're going to see who's lined up here for the kick. Service in the air. Here's an opportunity, and still a chance by Oakville. Cleared out of danger by Burlington. That was taken by Pereras of Oakville. Burlington throw-in coming up. Quickly taken by Burlington. Hassan over his head. Looking for Hassan. Hassan with the ball now for Burlington. Here's an opportunity now for Burlington, but cleared. And given away now. Burlington again pouncing on it. That's Qureshi. Oh, that's a nice feed by Burlington, and that's Hassan looking for his teammate to cut in. Throw-in coming up for Oakville. Taken by Popov. Popov takes it nicely, chested down by Oakville. Going from left to right. Under pressure now. And he is under pressure. Kilmartin by the Burlington strikers there. And a light shot on goal. Easily picked up by the Oakville keeper. Launched downfield. And there's Ahmad. He gets a foot on it. Scooped up by Burlington keeper. Each team testing each other out early on here. Nicely controlled there by Pereras. Burlington throw-in coming up. We're entering the 8-minute mark here. We are 0-0 Oakville and Burlington under a 16 boys action. Oakville with the ball now. Burlington intercepting now. That's Confetti. And Zulega gets rid of it for Oakville, but now Burlington again pouncing on it. Some sloppy play here by both teams in the last minute or two. And the ref calls a foul in favor of Oakville. Kearns about to take the kick here for Oakville. And Kearns launches it in the air deep, looking for Ahmad. Still an opportunity here for Oakville K to get it. That's Little. Little could not catch up to that. That was the right idea there by Kearns of Oakville. Great to join us here on OSA TV. It's Oakville versus Burlington. I'm your host, Anthony Totera. You could follow me at number 4, TOTERA on Twitter. Love to hear your comments, your feedback. Physical play there. Bowen really getting the worst of it. And there's another. And quickly, Oakville takes it. Don't waste time at all. Oakville still with the opportunity. Here's a chance now for Ahmad. Can he catch up to it? He cannot. Oakville throwing coming up. Boy, oh boy, there's Oakville again, working quickly, not wasting any time to Ahmad. Oakville throwing coming up. We're entering the 10-minute mark here. 0-0 at the Oshawa Civic Stadium. Second last Ontario Cup final to take place here today. Oh, here's an opportunity now for Oakville. Can they get a goal here? Easily snuffed out by the Burlington keeper. Keeper sends it downfield. Burlington with the ball. Still with the ball. And you could see it's getting real chippy out there. That's Bowen taking the worst of that. Burlington takes it quickly. And here's Oakville. Burlington again pouncing on it. Oakville with the ball now. Nicely fed back there by Da Silva. And it is an Oakville throw-in coming up. Taking it quickly. Schmidt here. Nicely chested there by Da Silva, and he gets the foul in favor of his squad here. Paris with the launch in the air for Oakville. Headed there by Burlington. It looks like a corner, and it is a corner coming up for Oakville. Entering the 11-minute mark, Oakville all in red, Burlington in yellow and blue. Oakville with their first corner kick here coming up on the right side. Ball launched in the air by Oakville. Can someone get their head on it? It's over the goal. Great opportunity here for Oakville to get the first goal of the game. Quickly taken by Burlington now. That's Confetti. Qureshi. Going from left to right for Burlington, and a giveaway there by Burlington. Quickly taking it is Rodriguez for Burlington. He's looking for Hassan. Keep your eye on Bowen and Hassan. Both guys with deadly speed down their wings for Burlington. There's Hassan again. He's got 3 red shirts around him. Count them, 3. There's Bowen. Bowen spreads it around to Qureshi. Qureshi with the ball. Qureshi still with the ball for Burlington. To Bowen. Gives it away now. Oakville. And a physical challenge. There has been some early battles here. And Khan goes into his man there and gets the call against him. Oakville ball coming up here. Kearns, Jonathan Kearns, lining up behind the ball here for Oakville. And launches it down deep. Nice header there. Oh, that's a good opportunity there by Da Silva. Entering the 13-minute mark here at Oshawa Civic Stadium. Ontario Cup Final, Tier 2 action. Burlington Bayhawks, Oakville 0-0. Burlington quickly with the ball. And launched away there by Tabak, the Oakville keeper. And headed back nicely the other way by Kahawandi of Burlington. There's Hassan with the header. There's Bowen. Oakville takes that ball away. There's Da Silva. Burlington with the ball again. Oh, and there's a great interception there by the Oakville player. Ref says play on. And now he blows it. Benjamin Pereira does not like that. He lines up behind this ball now. Service in near. Well, that looks like a good ball there. Oh, and the keeper right under his legs there. Sits on it. Misjudged it there by Fulton. Oakville with the ball now. Well, that's a good header there. And Schmidt, a little too much for the liking of the ref, gets the call against his squad. Burlington ball coming up. Burlington takes it. Confetti sends it in there. Easily picked up by the Oakville keeper. Sent down deep. Ahmad. Oakville ball coming up. It's been some big physical challenges here early on in the first 16 minutes. We're entering the 16-minute mark here. Oakville and Burlington all tied up 0-0, entering the 16-minute mark here. Ontario Cup final action at the Oshawa Civic Stadium. Cleared away by Burlington. Burlington still with the ball now, looking for Hassan. Hassan with the ball and gives it away to Paris. Oakville right on top of that. Throw-in coming up for Burlington. Cool, crisp day here in Oshawa. Gorgeous sunshine here. Oakville with the ball now. Oakville still with the ball. Won't give it away now. Here's an opportunity for Burlington. Here's a great chance, but snuffed away there by Kilmartin. Oh, lovely chested down there by the Oakville player. That looked like Ahmad, if I'm not mistaken. It was. And here's an opportunity now for Oakville. Can they get a shot on goal? Corner kick for Oakville. Some great action here, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth. Both teams are looking for that first goal. A short taken by Oakville. Cleared away by Burlington, out of danger. Rodriguez clears it out for Burlington. Oakville throwing coming up here. Oh, and that's badly handled there by Ahmad of Oakville. Burlington throwing, looking for options, needing help here. Burlington with the ball now. Wants some great movement now by Burlington. Just a little bit too much. Ref says play on. Given away there. And that was Nickel, who had some great ball movement there. Now Oakville with the ball. And that's Zulega. But cleared away by Burlington. Oh, here's Burlington still with an opportunity. Can they keep it in? They do. Can Burlington get some and head it away out of danger by Burlington? Oakville applying the pressure right now. Oh, and there's a collision there, but the ref still says play on. Here's an opportunity now for Oakville. Oh, and that's nicely shielded there by the Burlington player. Maybe our cameraman can zoom in on him when he turns around. We can have a look. Here's Nickel now for Burlington. Burlington away with the ball. An opportunity now for Hassan. Hassan with the ball, but every time Hassan's got the ball, you could see he's got 2 or 3 reds on him. He's still got the ball. Here's Hassan. And just a little bit too much. Goal kick coming up for Oakville, but you could see that Oakville knows that it's going to be Hassan and Bowen that are going to cause all sorts of problems for them. Every time Hassan or Bowen have got that ball, there's 2, 3 red jerseys on them. Entering the 19-minute mark here, 0-0, under 16 boys, Burlington and Oakville. I'm your host, Anthony Totera. You could follow me at number 4, Totera, T-O-T-E-R-A. Burlington with the ball right now. And snuffed out of danger there by Oakville. And that's Minchin now. Minchin again. Minchin again. Lytle. It's Ahmed. A little bit too much footwork there by Ahmed. Burlington throwing coming up. Throw-in taken by Burlington. There is Bowen. Oh, here's an opportunity possibly for Burlington. Cleared out of danger by Tabak. Thomas Tabak, the Oakville keeper. Koreshi getting ready to take the throw-in, tying his shoes just before he's about to take the throw-in. Lytle having a strong first half for Oakville early on. Here's Koreshi with the throw-in. Takes it. Nicely chested there by Nickel. Nickel again. That's Vidovic. Lytle. De Silva. Oakville throwing coming. Schmidt to take the throw and looking for options. And he gets one. Lytle giving it away. Kilmartin. Vidovic. And Ahmed likes that from his teammate. Nicely headed there with authority by Schmidt of Oakville. It's Bowen. Bowen dishes it off. Looking for Hassan. And Confetti just put a little bit too much power behind that pass. And now we've got all sorts of substitutions for both teams. It looks like 2 and 2 for each side. Gorgeous day here at Oshawa Civic Stadium. Stay tuned after this matchup. We've got the men's finals. Should be an exciting game. The last one of Ontario Cup Finals for 2014. And we're looking forward to that one as well. Right now it's Burlington and Oakville tied 0-0. Oakville all in red. Burlington in yellow and blue. And right now, Oakville with the ball. That's Lalikon. Burlington with the throw-in now here, entering the 23rd minute mark. There's Hassan getting a foot on it. Oakville with the ball. Violent collision there with Khan of Burlington. He's fearless, gets right in there. Hassan with the ball now. Oakville clears it away without any danger. What is the call there now? Oh, and the ref is taking out a card. I did not see that. The ref is taking out a card against Bowen of Burlington. There must have been some extra activity there that we didn't see. It didn't look like anything dirty to me there. So Oakville with the ball coming up here, entering the 24th minute mark. We are 0-0. And Kern's about to take this kick. Nicely brought down there by Oakville. Oakville still with the ball. Now giving away. Oh, that's great footwork there by Hassan. Dishes it off now. Can Burlington get something out of this? Burlington with the ball. And Oakville clears it out of any danger. There's Khan. Taken away by Burlington, and a good call there by the ref in favor of Burlington. That was Marcus Rodriguez of Burlington hustling to get back in there. Bayhawks ball. Easily taken there by the keeper. Looked a little dangerous there for a moment by Bowen, but Tabak scoops it up. Sends it downfield now. Oh, and a misstep there by Koreshi. Sends it to Nickel. That's a nice over-the-head pass by Nickel to Bowen. Can he get something out of it? Oh, it looks like a penalty kick has been called. And it has. Penalty kick coming up for Burlington. 25th minute mark. Bowen goes down into the box. A PK called for Burlington. And a red card issued. Tabak is out of the game for Oakville. Wow, the game has just turned 360 upside down now. A PK coming up for Burlington here in the 26th minute mark we are entering. And the Oakville keeper Tabak done for the day. What a turn of events here, ladies and gentlemen. What a turn of events. The Oakville keeper, unfortunately, done for the day here in the final. He is sent off. Bowen with deadly speed there. And now Burlington with a PK coming up. We'll wait to see who will take it. It is not a PK. Actually, it's just outside of the box. That is my mistake. It looked like the ref had signaled a PK. Is it a PK or not? It is not. My mistake. It is just outside of the box. Once again, it looked like he had called for a PK. No PK called there at all. Hassan behind the ball here for Burlington. Boy, oh boy, once again, the Oshawa Civic Stadium, the crew do a great job here, but the lines are so confusing. It looked like it was in the box there. Burlington with an early opportunity here to strike first. Hassan. Oh, and deflected. And a corner coming up. Boy, oh boy, I thought that was a PK coming up for Burlington. My mistake, but again, the ref had looked like to me he pointed to the spot, but I guess not. Burlington here with a corner kick coming up. Nickel to take it. Service in the air by Nickel. Oh, nicely punched away there by the Oakville keeper. Oh, and here's a nice opportunity. That was well done there by the Bayhawks midfielder. And that was a nice hit there by Confetti. Boy, oh boy, I thought that was a PK called. Watching that replay and seeing the way the ref points to the spot and how close it was, I could almost guarantee that I thought it was a PK, but it was not. And we continue on. Entering the 28-minute mark now, we are still 0-0. Oakville with the ball. Here's Ahmad. Gives it away. And Qureshi on top of Ahmad there gets the call for his Burlington squad. Burlington with the ball right now, entering the 28-minute mark. Qureshi to Nickel. Nickel looking for Bowen now. Bowen with the ball. Bowen now cutting in. Bowen still with the ball. He gets it in there. Qureshi now brings it down to Confetti. And Oakville with the goal kick coming up. We have two Confettis on this squad. Gabriel Confetti and Luca Confetti. Obviously, they must be either brothers or I could be wrong on that, but I think they are. And that's great to see. Goal kick coming up. Oakville to take it. And Burlington wanting to settle it down. Qureshi. Qureshi looking for help here. Qureshi carrying. Qureshi still with the ball. And gets the foul called in favor of his squad. He has played a real good game. Adil Qureshi. He is about to take the kick now. Launches it. Oh, and easily taken away by Ahmad. He was looking for Nickel there on the short. Burlington with the ball now. Handball called on Oakville. And spread across here again to Qureshi. To Todd. Todd looking for Hassan. Schmidt to take the throw, and he does quickly. Oakville ball. Oh, that's a lovely over the head there by Ahmad. Ahmad still with the ball. Oh, and taken down there. Right call there by the ref. Some lovely footwork there from Ahmad of Oakville. Quickly taken there by Oakville. Kearns. There you can hear the Burlington coach not happy. Asking for more pressure up front by his boys. Over the head there of Hassan. Brought down by Nickel. Bodied off the ball there. Yeah, that's the right call by the ref. Just a little bit too much there, I think. Well, nicely brought down there by Scholes. Scholes to Nickel. Nickel to Qureshi. Qureshi to Nickel. Back to Qureshi. Looking for Hassan. Qureshi. Foul called against Burlington. Oakville ball coming up. That was actually Bowen. Bowen and Hassan continuously are changing sides there. Now it's Hassan with the ball. Intercepted there. There's Ahmad just over his, underneath his foot there. That was Gibson looking for the give and go back pass again. There's Ahmad. There's Qureshi. There's Gibson. Collision there with Confetti. Kilmartin looking for Ahmad. Fulton, the keeper with Burlington, dishes it off to Qureshi. Qureshi to Confetti. To Todd. Todd. And that goes off of Ahmad. Entering the 33rd minute mark here. Ontario Cup Under-16 Boys Tier 2 Final. Burlington 0. Oakville 0. I'm your host, Anthony Totera. You could follow me at 4. That's number 4, Totera. Totera. Any comments, any questions? Love to hear your feedback. Burlington with the ball now. Nickel. Well, there's a good back pass there to Todd, but on the head of it easily is Schmidt. Cleared by Oakville, but nicely corralled there by Confetti to Bowen. Bowen still with the ball. To Todd. Todd crosses it in. Ahmad now. He's got 3 yellow shirts on him. Oakville. Some good footwork there by Schmidt. To Ahmad. On Ahmad, still with the ball. Boy, oh boy, Ahmad's got 1, 2, 3 yellow shirts on him. And boy, oh boy, he's getting all sorts of hacks and whacks in this first half by the Bayhawks players there. That's Qureshi chesting it there. Oakville with the ball. Well, here's a shot on goal, but easily scooped up there by Fulton. Nicely brought down by Burlington. Can he keep it in? Not enough. Good try there by the Bayhawks D-man. Throwing coming up for Oakville. Looking for options, entering the 35th minute mark here. Oshawa Civic Stadium, substitutions taking place for Oakville right now. They're making 2 of them. Oakville all in red, Burlington in yellow and blue. We are 0-0 here. Schmidt now with the ball for Oakville. There's Hassan. That was Gibson. Qureshi. Right, looking for Hassan. Nice give and go there. Entering the game there, that was Nelson. It's Gibson now. Good footwork there by Kilmartin. Burlington ball. Throw in taken quickly by Burlington to Bowen. Gibson sends it down looking for Nelson. Nelson going to apply pressure here. Easily for Fulton to send it down. Schmidt with the header. Well, here's Nelson now. Ooh, it looks like he is taken down there hard. He has been taken down there hard by Hurawandi. Let's see who's lined up behind it. We got 21 and 28 of Oakville. We've got Vidovic and Pereiras. And quickly taken by Oakville. And just wide. We are still 0-0 here, entering the 37-minute mark. Burlington 0, Oakville 0, under 16 boys, Tier 2 action. There's Koreshi to Todd. Oh, and it's just out. Todd cannot control it. Vidovic taking it to Nelson. Nelson in the corner there. Can he corral it in? He cannot. And it looks like a Burlington throw-in. It is a Burlington throw-in. Koreshi takes the throw-in. You could hear the Burlington coach wanting more from his squad. Some good chances. Oh, the linesman has put up his flag there. Retake it over. Some good chances here for Burlington in the last number of minutes, but Oakville has been solid defensively. Oakville all in red with the ball now. Burlington in yellow and blue. Burlington with a throw-in. Zulaga with the throw-in for Oakville coming up. Takes it. There's Nelson. You could sense that since Nelson has come on, he's given a spark to this Oakville side. Some speed, some hunger, some energy. And I think that's what they needed here in the last 15 minutes or so. Smart move by the coach there. Burlington goal kick coming up. Fulton takes it. And there you see the Oakville players right on top of their Burlington man. Physical, not going to let them easily play the ball around. They're going to make their presence known, and that's what Oakville has done all game long. There they are again, right to that ball first. Here's Burlington. Koreshi has been all over the field here early on for Burlington. There's Bowen, and there's Schmidt again, getting it out of trouble. Headed away with authority by the Oakville D. Oh, and taken down there was Nelson. Good sportsmanship there by the Burlington player, Kahn. But Nelson, since his arrival into the game, you could see that there has been a spark given to this Oakville squad, offensively speaking. Kearns, Jonathan Kearns with the ball in the air, launches it. Headed out of danger. Hassan now for Burlington. There's Schmidt again, easily. Nicely again, snuffed out. Oh, given away there to Hassan, but the Burlington midfielders are quick. But Oakville's up to the challenge. There's Bowen. As I said, Bowen and Hassan continuously changing sides. There's Hassan now. And smartly defended there by Oakville. But there again, you could see Hassan and Bowen continuously switching sides. Well, if you missed it early on, ladies and gentlemen, the Oakville keeper was sent off. And at that point, I thought it was a PK called against Oakville. It was not. It was just inches outside of the box. But the way the ref had pointed, it looked like he had called a PK. And so Oakville escapes any danger there at all. There's Nelson on top of his man again. Oakville with the throw-in coming up here, the 41st minute mark here. We are 0-0. Burlington ball coming up on the ground. Foul called against Oakville. Physical matchup. From right to left. Burlington spreads it. Qureshi now. Well, that's a good turnaround there by the Burlington player. Here's an opportunity. What's the call here? The ref makes the call in favor of Burlington. But see, that's the part that, the refs have a tough job, and I understand that. He's got to make the call quicker, and he's got to put up his hands a lot quicker. Their job is tough. We understand that. We know that. And I wouldn't do their job for whatever amount of money. But they've got to do a little bit of better job at quickly giving that call. Burlington with a golden opportunity now. Lining up behind his ball is Todd. Todd launching it in the air. It's low, but an opportunity for Burlington. And nicely covered by the Oakville keeper. He is down now and hurt. Oh, wow. What a turn of events this could be now for Oakville. Their starting keeper sent off, done for the game. And now their backup keeper in pain here. And it looks like, but let me see the replay. It looks like he looked like he banged his knee into the poster, sliding over to make sure he covered it. And he's up, and that's great to see. Great to see of the Oakville keeper getting up. He covered that corner, made sure that nothing would get through there, and he did his job fantastically. We are entering the 43rd minute mark here. Burlington 0, Oakville 0. It has been a great first half, physical first half here at Oshawa Civic Stadium. Gorgeous day here. And we've got one more final coming up after this game. Burlington pouncing on that, but there's Schmidt again. Has been solid all game long for Oakville. Now, well, here's an opportunity now for Confetti of Burlington, but gives it away and cleared out of danger by Oakville. Nelson doing all sorts of work up front for Oakville, but he needs support. He's got to get some support up there. Here's Nelson again. Kahn to Fulton. And here's an opportunity now for Zulega of Oakville. Takes it quickly. Burlington gets it out of danger. There to Hassan. Hassan with the ball. Hassan still with the ball. Oakville throwing coming up. We are entering the last minute of this first half. We are in the 44-minute mark here. Oakville with the throw-in coming up. Looking for options, asking his teammates, open up. Needs support here. Foul has been called in favor of Burlington now. We are entering the last seconds of this first half. We will await to see what the fourth official has indicated as time that will be added. It has been an entertaining first half, ladies and gentlemen. Vidovic. Oakville with the ball. Oh, here's a nice through pass. Can something coming in? What a save by Fulton of Burlington. What a lovely through pass there by Oakville. Easily scooped up there by Fulton, but that was dangerous. Oakville almost registering the first goal of the game. And now the fourth official has indicated 2 minutes has been added. Here's Bowen with the ball now. Looking for Scholes. Oakville, Schmidt, what a game he's had in this first half. Smartly plays it off. Todd of Burlington and wins his side. Oakville, the throw-in. Quickly taken. Nicely headed there by Vidovich. Schmidt. There's Nelson again. And he's got 1, 2, 3 jerseys, 3 yellow jerseys around him. And he gets by. He needs support. Qureshi. And look at Nelson continuously on Qureshi. That's going to be a great battle to watch in the second half. Kearns with the throw-in coming up. Nicely chested there by Oakville. Oh, some great footwork there by Hassan. Nickel. Oh, and almost given away there by Oakville. Confetti. Burlington with the ball still to Hassan. Hassan is all over the pitch here. Endless amount of energy for Burlington. Qureshi. Burlington ball. Burlington throwing coming up here. Todd. Plays it into Hassan. Qureshi. Confetti. Qureshi. To Hassan. Headed away by Schmidt. Who else but Schmidt of Oakville? And there is the first half. An entertaining first half, ladies and gentlemen. Oakville 0. Burlington Bayhawks 0. Real good first half. Stay tuned for the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the second half. Ontario Cup Final, Oakville and Burlington. Under 16 boys, Tier 2 action. What a game it has been so far in the first half. Oakville dressed all in red, Burlington in yellow and blue. It should be a great finish here to this final. One more final taking place later on here at the Oshawa Civic Stadium. The men to finish off all the Ontario Cup Final action in the last 2 weekends taking place. Oakville with the ball here. And we've got Oakville starting with the ball, long ball. Burlington now spreading the ball from left to right. And there's De Silva for Oakville applying pressure. There's Qureshi. Right on top of him is Ahmad of Oakville. Burlington with the ball now. Here's Hassan. Oh, here's an opportunity for Bowen now, Burlington. Bowen still with the ball. Bowen gets it across. And an early opportunity for Burlington to try and get that first goal of the game. Nicely headed there by Burlington. Cleared there by Oakville. Here's Ahmad. And taken off the ball there. Confetti now swings it back to his D-man. Burlington with the ball now. De Silva right on top of his man. Nicely headed there by Oakville. And a foul called in favor of Burlington here in midfield. Second half has begun. We are in the 47th minute. The ref doesn't like that. That was too quickly taken for his liking and tells Greiner, hold on, retake it. Burlington ball, there's Hassan. De Silva right on top of his man. And cleared out of danger by Burlington with the ball now, Qureshi. Nicely defended there by Zulega of Oakville. Appreciate all of you joining us here on OSA TV. I'm your host, Anthony Totera. You can follow me at number 4, Totera, T-O-T-E-R-A. We appreciate all your tweets. Just like so many of you tweeted us all weekend long. Comments, questions, we really appreciate it. Oakville now defending. Oh, and Hassan. And it is called for a corner kick coming up for Burlington. Early opportunities for Burlington here in the second half to try and capitalize on that first goal. Corner kick coming up for Burlington. Looks like Nickel will take it. It is Nickel. Nickel with the kick. And cleared out of danger there by Lalikon. Burlington throwing coming up. Burlington with the ball. Qureshi. Ahmed with the ball. De Silva. Vidovic now feeds it to Ahmed. Into the box. Here's an opportunity there by Oakville. Cleared out of danger by Qureshi. Offside called there Bowen offside there. Quickly taken by Oakville now. There's Nickel. We're approaching the 50-minute mark here at Oshawa Civic Stadium. Oakville 0, Burlington 0. Under 16 boys tier 2 action. Wonderful day here out in Oshawa. Cool, crisp, but right conditions for the game. And there's Bowen and Hassan continuously switching sides for this Burlington side. Ahmed now. Ahmed for Oakville, still with the ball. Looking for De Silva. De Silva with the ball now. Lytle to De Silva in the middle. De Silva with the ball now. De Silva still with the ball. Taken off the ball now by Confetti of Burlington. And De Silva takes his man down. Foul called on De Silva. And now Confetti for Burlington to take this kick here. Confetti with the kick. Looking for Hassan. Can Hassan catch up to it? I think he can. He has caught up to it. But a goal kick coming up for Oakville. Qureshi for Burlington. Qureshi. Looking for Marshall. Kilmartin to Marshall. And a foul called against Burlington. Oakville ball coming up. For the most part, the refs have done a pretty good job here in this game. A couple bumps here and there, I would say, but for the most part, it has been refed quite good. Oakville with the ball. Foul has been called in favor of Burlington. Burlington with the ball. Quickly taken by Burlington. And look at Bowen catch up to that ball. Bowen is caught up to it. Feeds it back to Marshall. Burlington still with the ball. Qureshi still with the ball. And again, ladies and gentlemen, it is so hard for the players, coaches, and refs here at Oshawa Civic Stadium. These lines are so confusing. Again, I ask everyone out there that's listening and watching, as I did yesterday, contact your MPPs. Tell them we need more grass facilities here in Ontario and in Canada. We love this game so much. No way we should be taking a backseat to any other sport here. Physical game, but the ref is right on top of it. He is controlling this match. He won't take anything from any of the players. Confetti for Burlington. Off the head there of Hassan. Poorly taken there by the Oakville keeper. And it comes right back to him. Entering the 53rd minute mark here. Launched in the air there by the Oakville keeper. It is getting physical now out there, ladies and gentlemen. This second half has had a number of fouls called already. Want to send out thanks to all the OSA volunteers out there. Without the volunteers, this weekend and last weekend would not be possible. Great work by the volunteers. Outstanding work as well by the OSA staff. The cutting room, Michael and Quincy. Stephanie Gio sits here with the OSA. Great room. Great work by all the staff. Really appreciate all the work they have done. Oakville heads it out of danger. Nicely headed there by Burlington now. Oh, and it's one there by Ahmad. Oh, and he gets tapped right on the foot. It has been a physical second half here early on. By my count, that's got to be about the fourth or fifth foul called combined, maybe a little bit more. I think it's about 4 or 5 fouls already called. And we've barely played 10 we have officially played 10 minutes in this second half. Here's an opportunity now. Cleared out of danger by Burlington. Oh, and Burlington now with an opportunity. Marshall of Burlington has 2 Oakville players right on top of him. Oakville all dressed in red, Burlington in yellow and blue here at the Oshawa Civic Stadium. There's Bowen now. Bowen with the ball. Oh, that's a good feed there. Might be just a bit. No, but Todd catches up to it. Todd with the ball, looking for an option. Feeds it back to Confetti. Confetti back to Todd. An opportunity on goal here by Burlington, way wide of the goal. Burlington with an opportunity there to register the first goal of the game. Goal kick coming up for Burlington. An opportunity now. This looks dangerous, but nicely scooped up by the keeper of Oakville. Tough position to be put in. Backup keeper comes in as the original starting keeper for Oakville was sent off. And deservedly so. I think that card was justified from our vantage point. Burlington with the ball now. Nicely headed over there by Confetti. Oh, and that was a hard shot taken there by Vidovic of Oakville. Vidovic looking a little bit hurt there. Vidovic has his hand on the back of his head. He took a knock there. Oakville with the ball. Launched in the air there. Oakville with an opportunity. Nicely headed there by Lalacon of Oakville. Bowen still at the ball. There's Hassan. Bowen again. Owen taken down, but the ref says play on. De Silva. Oh, and De Silva gets it right in the midsection there. But great sportsmanship shown there by Bowen to pick up De Silva. He shakes it off. Quickly taken there by Kilmartin. Nice give and go by Zulega. There's Bowen. Burlington here with an opportunity, and look at Hassan. Can he keep it in? He does. A great back heel by Hassan. And cleared out of danger by Oakville. There's Ahmed. Ahmed of Oakville with the... Oh, and what a physical challenge that was. It's getting heated now, ladies and gentlemen. The ref needs to take control of this match right now. And he is calling the player over. It looks like he's having a talking with him. This is what I call premium refereeing. Oakville with the ball. Oh, here's an opportunity for Lalacon. And the right call once again. You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is where the match here between Oakville and Burlington is getting more and more physical, more and more choppy as the game goes on. And you need a ref who is in total control, and we've seen that for the most part in this game. Well done Burlington with the ball to Marshall. Marshall carrying. Marshall still with the ball. And the ref says, get up. I'm not going for it. Get up. Now he's called it in favor of Oakville. Entering the 60-minute mark here, we are 0-0 Oakville and Burlington 0-0 here at the Oshawa Civic Stadium. What a game it has been. Physical second half here. Hassan with the ball. Hassan still with the ball. Hassan back heels it back. Looking for Bowen. Cleared away out of danger by Oakville. De Silva now for Oakville. De Silva under pressure. And gives it away. Easily scooped up by the Oakville keeper. Launched downfield now by the Oakville keeper. Qureshi lets it ride out for Burlington. Gets ready for the throw-in. Some great footwork there by Ahmed. Off the shoulder now of De Silva. And now Hassan loses it. De Silva. And could not catch up to it was Zulega of Oakville. Qureshi with the throw-in coming up. Quickly taken. Oh, given away. And now's De Silva pouncing on it. And good defensive work there by Burlington. Marshall. Oh, and nicely by Zulega. Wins that, but Qureshi right on top of it. Good footwork there. Qureshi still with the ball. Qureshi taken down. Here's a good ball. Here's an opportunity now for Oakville. Ahmed. Cleared. Out. Cleared out there. Great hustle by both squads. Throw-in coming up for Oakville. Oakville with the throw-in. It looks like Ahmad to take the throw-in. It's Ahmad to take it. Oakville still with an opportunity here. Goal kick coming up for Burlington. Great action, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth. Both teams are going for that first goal. In the air now by the Burlington keeper. Oakville dressed all in red. Burlington in yellow and blue. Oakville going from right to left. Ahmed with the ball again. He's got two yellow jerseys on him, looking for help. Plays it back to Vidovic. And there he is again. All game long it's been Bowen and Hassan, and just out of the reach of Hassan. The ref has blown it down. It looks like, and he's given a card. I did not see what happened there, but it looks like De Silva, and De Silva has received his card. De Silva has received his card, and it looked like he might have given a foul to number 14 of Burlington, and that was Qureshi. While the ball was being played downfield, we might have missed a foul there. This has been some real good refereeing. I got to get my handle on who the ref is today. By the looks of it, I've seen him before in a League One matchup that he has done, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I won't say his name until I find out 100% who it is. Oh, and there's Marshall with Burlington. If I'm not mistaken, it could be our Curry from the Ottawa area. If it is, then that's why I'm almost positive it's a Curry. Arakat, what an outstanding job he has done today. We got to give him credit with all his crew. Outstanding work. We've seen some good work by some refs this weekend. Not some good work by some others. But today we've seen fantastic refereeing by this gentleman right here. Walid Karat. Ball launched in the air. There's Confetti of Burlington. Vidovic getting his head on it. Marshall now for Burlington. Looking for Hassan. There's Vidovic again back heeling it. Burlington with the ball now. Confetti. Won't take it away. Taken away by Ahmad nicely. Here's an opportunity now for Oakville, but just gives it away. Vidovich, no one there to be found at all. An upset you could see there was his teammates looking for that outlet pass. Here's Hassan. Hassan once again chesting it down, controlling it. Hassan now with an opportunity for Burlington. Can he finish? And taken away there by Oakville. Marshall now. Marshall still with the ball. Oh, and a great defensive display there by the Oakville. And he's sarcastically clapping there. But great defensive there display by Zulega of Oakville. And now you can see it's getting heated. Bowen takes the throw in quickly. Marshall. Qureshi of Burlington. Bowen still with the ball. Bowen still going at Zulega. And Bowen with the throw-in. Takes the throw-in. Here's Hassan. And the ref has called a foul. Oakville with the ball. That's Ahmed. Joining us here in the press box is the president of the OSA, Ron Smale. Ron, great action all weekend long. Give us some quick thoughts on your end.
No, it's great. It's just finished the board meeting this weekend, Anthony, so it's great to get out here and actually see the game and watch Burlington and Oakville play. This has just been a fabulous game, and I understand that all the games this weekend have been great. So it's just nice to be here and enjoy the game.
Great work by the Volunteers, Ron. As I said, all weekend long. Ontario Cup Finals would be in a lot of problems if we didn't have all those great Volunteers helping out.
Agreed, Anthony. The Volunteers have just been fantastic, working with the staff, everything from our ball retrievers right through to those who are here just to help and make sure that the game goes as best planned, so that the best opportunities are provided for our athletes and coaches. So we're blessed in this province to have an extensive amount of volunteers and great staff.
Opportunity now. Oakville keeper saying to his D-man, relax, I've got it. Ron, we're in store for a wonderful finish here. 0-0 physical matchup between Burlington and Oakville, two powerhouse clubs in Ontario. Qureshi with the ball right now. Sends it back. We were at the Canada-Jamaica game, Ron, and some great result there from Canada, and great to see a lot of support for Team Canada as well.
Yeah, that was a fantastic game. Great to see our national team have a real positive effort. Obviously, they're gearing up, for some World Cup play, and Benito Flores and his new staffing assistants looks like we're on the right track, Anthony.
And the women, let's not forget Canada's women's national team getting ready for the 2015 Women's World Cup here in our great country, Canada. Burlington with the ball now. To Hassan. As I said, all game long, Hassan and Bowen have been lights out good for Burlington. Nicely chested down there by Grenier of Burlington. Burlington still with the ball. And that's Nickel. Nickel wins his side, a throw-in deep into the Oakville end. Nice to see last couple days a lot of winners, Ron, but it was great to see Byron and Woolwich in a final. Two smaller clubs, and we've always seen the bigger clubs here represented in finals, men's and women's, but it's great to see a club like Byron and Woolwich.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I think it demonstrates how much clubs are putting time and effort, training, facilities, etc. And I see a lot of clubs that are really moving their level of play up the ladder. So looking forward to, as we continue to implement these great programs, to see even stronger competitive teams and clubs play in the future.
Ron, we can't let you go before talking about another big event coming up. The Hall of Fame dinner, induction ceremonies soon upon us. Some great people being inducted.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's on November the 9th. In fact, this Friday we're having a golf tournament. Soccer Hall of Fame and golf tournament at Deer Creek in Ajax. So a lot of great things to recognize our alumni and national players and builders. And just another example how we're growing this game in Canada here, Anthony.
Opportunity now for Burlington. Corner kick coming up for Burlington. Cleared away out of danger by Oakville. An opportunity on just wide of the goal. Taken there by Confetti. All sorts of great initiatives taking place in 2015, Ron, as we said. The Women's World Cup coming to Canada. We just wrapped up the Under-20 Women's World Cup with some success there as well.
Yep, and if you haven't got your tickets, Anthony, you better get them, because I know the passport passes that they're selling are going very, very quickly. I know that everybody wants to be there in Ottawa. We'll be hosting games in Ottawa, and I know they have some great price packs that are available for purchase. So I urge everybody, get on that internet line and hook yourself up, and let's go to Ottawa and watch our national team play and do very well in the 2015 World Cup.
Ron Smale, president of the OSA, joining us here in the press box. Oakville 0, Burlington 0. Here's an opportunity for Bowen. Bowen's still with the ball, and he's got 3 jerseys on him. Ref has called a foul. Outstanding job by the ref here today, I got to tell you. Fans don't like it down below, but up here we get a great view, and to me that was the right call. Entering the 71st minute mark, we are 0-0, Burlington and Oakville. And there's Nelson for Oakville. And as I said, when he entered into the game in that first half, he brought a real burst of energy. And there's Koreshi right on top of Nelson. Confetti with the ball. Nicely dished off by Burlington. Here's Nickel. Oh, Nickel looking for... Oh, and here's an opportunity now by Burlington. Scooped up by the keeper nicely. But there was Bowen once again, causing all sorts of problems for the Oakville defense. Confetti. Oh, and that's a bad bounce. Confetti couldn't control that. There's Ahmed. Now Nelson. Oh, and a physical challenge there. That was real hard. And he looks like he's taking his card out. And he has issued a card to Confetti. That was a real strong challenge there. Oakville with an opportunity here. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, if this game ends in a 0-0 at the end of 90 minutes, we'll go straight into PKs. Opportunity now for Oakville. Headed out of danger. Now still Oakville with the ball. That's great footwork by Ahmad. And there's the speed again of Bowen. Koreshi had a tremendous game for Burlington. Koreshi looking for options. Ron, both of these squads have had tremendous success in developing young men and young women that have gone on to the national team, Burlington and Oakville.
Yeah, both clubs very well organized, very well structured clubs, and great leadership, not only technical leadership, but organizational and staffing leadership. So great to see these two clubs compete together. And of course, they've got Burlington being in the OPDL, and I'm sure that Oakville will look forward to in the next round entering the OPDL. Just goes to demonstrate the amount of skill that's being taught to these young athletes through these great clubs.
Oakville now with an opportunity. There's Koreshi and Ahmed. They are battling, and the ref makes the call in favor. And Ahmed is asking the linesman, I did nothing there. Why make the call? But Burlington comes up with it. Koreshi's been lights out good this game for Burlington. Real solid. A general back there for Burlington. Koreshi now with the ball. And there's Nelson. Nelson steals the ball and an opportunity. And a foul called in favor of Oakville. And there is that energy, that burst of speed of Nelson to pounce on top of that ball. Now, a real good opportunity for Oakville possibly to get the first goal of the game. We look at Vidovic with the ball there. Does he take it? It looks like a four-man wall by Burlington. It is a four-man wall. We've got Kearns, Jonathan Kearns lining up behind his ball. Jonathan Kearns lining up for Oakville. It's a four-man wall for Burlington. Delivery in the air and off the wall. Kearns again with the ball. It's off a deflection. And there's Nelson again. Great defending by Burlington. The ref has whistled it down. Unfortunately, we got a Burlington player down in pain. It looks like number 12, Todd. Maybe our cameraman Michael here can zoom in on him. He's on his back, and we won't be able to see his number. But I'm pretty sure it was number 12, Todd. Ron, while we've got this opportunity, again, I've said it all weekend long. The Oshawa Civic Stadium crew have done a fantastic job. But again, it has been so difficult for players, coaches, and refs when we have football lines here on this field. And it's not obviously the fault of anyone here at the Oshawa Civic Stadium. But I have said this to many MPPs. I'll say it to you. I think we need to apply the pressure more and more to our government officials to get us more grass soccer facilities only. I've said this to you, and I'll say it again. We need to speak up as a soccer community to get soccer pure grass facilities. Where are we at? Are you talking to the MPPs? Are you talking to the local government?
Yeah, we're in constant dialogue with our local municipalities here in the GTA and around rural areas of Ontario. Certainly it is, at the end of the day, we need some more turf opportunities and we need some more grass field opportunities. It seems that our athletes like to play on grass, Anthony. Of course, that can and does present some challenges from an operational perspective of grass keeping and all the rest of it. But at the end of the day, we are lobbying our municipal areas. We are in constant communication with them and working with them. So, again, this is a great facility, and it has football lines on it. But at the end of the day, it is a great facility for our athletes to be playing here today.
I agree with the facility. The facility's been lights out good, Ron. I mean, clean. They've kept it in real tip-top shape. And as I said, it's not their fault. We live in a province, in a country where they want to maximize that dollar in the surfaces. And I understand that. But here in this country of ours, the game has grown as the number one sport for the youth. And we need more pure grass facilities. Here's Burlington with the ball. And there's Todd. That was Nickel making that pass. Todd actually took that collision there just before we were discussing, Ron and I, about facilities. Burlington with the throw-in coming up. Burlington still with the ball. Cleared away out of danger by Oakville. Kept in by Burlington. Here's Ahmad. Gets his foot on it. Ahmad with the ball. And given away there by Oakville. Confetti now of Burlington. A shot on goal. Way wide. No danger there whatsoever. Ron, I was asked the question a number of times this weekend. I was actually also tweeted about it. Why are we not at the OSA Center?
Well, we're just getting ready, Anthony, to replace the whole turf field at the center. Very big project we've got planned for the fall and going into the spring of next year. And as such, we'll be going to a full-size FIFA turf field, 108 by 68. I know the athletes at the end of the day will certainly enjoy that FIFA two-star field. And as such, we're doing all the preparation work that needs to be done. That's why we're here at the Oshawa Civic. And we'll have some more news media outlets come to give our members and our community an idea of what's actually being done. But new turf field. Bigger stands, Anthony. We'll be moving all the light poles and standards, doing a heck of a lot of work to upgrade the facility. So our athletes next year will enjoy an Ontario Cup that's played at a brand new facility.
Looking forward to that. That should be exciting times ahead for the soccer community in Ontario. Oakville with the ball launched in the air here. Ball in the air. Oakville comes down with it. Ahmed plays it back. Headed away out of danger there by the Burlington D. Throwing coming up for Oakville. Entering the 79-minute mark. Time keeps clicking away. We are in need of a goal here for either side to put the pressure on. Nicely chested there by Oakville. And another Oakville throw-in coming up. It's great work by Schmidt. Schmidt has been good all game long, as I've said. Oakville pouncing on that opportunity, but Burlington clears it out of danger. And there you see 3 red Oakville jerseys on Bowen. Ref makes the call quickly in favor of Burlington Shoals, taking it hard. Now we've got Nickel. Nickel lining it up, and he sends it right in the middle of the park, looking for Well, here's an opportunity now. And as we said once again, if you just tuned in now, great of you to join us. Really appreciate you joining us. You could follow me at number 4, Totera, T-O-T-E-R-A. But the Oakville keeper, the starting keeper of Oakville, was sent off, done for the game in the first half. And now the backup has joined the match here. Ahmed hustling there. There's Nickel. Oh, Nickel and Schmidt are battling. Nickel still with the ball for Burlington. Feeds it off. Cleared out of danger. And the ref says, get up, get up. Nothing doing there. There's Nelson. Oh, and there's a good battle there. Nelson and Qureshi. And there again, once again, is Nickel. Just too much. Couldn't keep it in. Oakville a throw-in coming up. And now Oakville with the ball. Well, here's an opportunity. Can Nelson break through? Easily scooped up by the Burlington keeper. Ron, quickly, your comments if you can. We understand that now it has stopped, hopefully, but some OPDL clubs were charging for tryouts. I found that quite disgusting and appalling that they would do that. Have you nipped that in the bud? Have you addressed it?
We've got staff meeting with the OPDL clubs to discuss the matter. Of course, the big issue with OPDL is costs, Anthony, and what we don't want to see is a lot of costs. So staff are working with each of our independent OPDL clubs to assess that situation, make the right decision going forward.
That's great to hear that, Ron. Corner kick coming up for Burlington. We're entering the 81st minute mark here. Ontario Cup under 16 boys, Tier 2 division. What a great game we've got here. Burlington with the corner kick coming up. Kick in the air, it's launched, Burlington. And the ref says no. What happened there? He's asking him, you needed to wait for my whistle. It will be a retake. Great day to play here, a final. We've got one more final to go. It is the men's. That is the jewel of jewels here of Ontario Cup finals. But my special one of Ontario Cups took place this morning, the Special Olympics. We'll get Ron's thoughts on that. I know how close he feels to that as well. Oakville, corner kick taken. And here's an opportunity now. And the ref blows it in favor of Oakville. Ron, Special Olympics plays a special part in your heart and mind. We love to see these people play the game we love.
It was fantastic atmosphere at the indoor complex here at the Civic Center in Oshawa. And very proud to be with an organization that honors the Special Olympics program. Just great to see the smiling faces, Anthony, the great time and fun that they've had playing the game. And we'll continue to do that. We need to expand that. That's where the growth of our community is, Anthony, and I know it's near and dear to your heart as well.
Love the Special Olympics. Well, here's an opportunity now for Nelson. Played back to the keeper. Oh, there's great footwork by Bowen again of Burlington. But pouncing on it quickly is Gibson. Gibson has been a physical force there for Oakville. And on the head of Ahmed. Burlington with the ball. Confetti gives it away. There's Nelson. Nelson still hustling. Nelson right on top of his man there, Qureshi. And given away by the keeper. Oakville throw-in coming up. Zulega with the throw-in for Oakville. Substitutions coming up here for Oakville. Looks like two of them and one for Burlington coming up. Nationals taking place here, Ron. And we are hosting, if I'm not mistaken, the men in Vaughan, correct?
The Club Nationals, actually, we're going to be hosting that in Vaughan. We'll be at 3 different sites, and that's going to be another great tournament as well. And, of course, all our club teams are heading out across Canada from Calgary right through to, well, actually starting in Vancouver, Surrey, BC, right through to Newfoundland, playing across Canada. So we wish all the clubs, club teams who've made it to the national championships the very best, and I know they represent Ontario very well across the country.
Here's an opportunity for Oakville now. In on goal, and a shot. Goal! Oakville scores the first goal of the game. In the 85th minute mark, Oakville registers the first goal. Wow, we've got a finish now. Put on your seatbelts. What a finish we got in store for you now. Burlington behind the 8 ball. Oakville registers the first goal of the game. Less than 5 minutes to play now. Burlington needs to respond. Boy, oh boy, it didn't look like the Burlington defense there was awake. And now, with less than 5 minutes to play here, and De Silva takes it off the head. Oh boy, a vicious collision there. Head-to-head contact. The ref has called the training staff to come out in the field quickly. That looks like De Silva. It is De Silva of Oakville. He took that off the head. He is still down. Let's hope he is okay. The Burlington player looked like number 4, and that was Scholes. He took it off the head as well. He looks all right. But De Silva still woozy down there. Let's hope he's all right. Ron, while we have a moment here, anything you want to get out there to the soccer community in Ontario that's top of mind right now, just before we get to restart a play here?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody. It's been a great summer season, a great Ontario Cup. League One's working well, OPDL's working well. It just goes to show you that with a unified game and a unified community, how much we can drive this game going forward. So really just a huge thank you to everyone, Anthony, for providing a great season for us, and to mums and dads. Let's say thanks to mums and dads who bring these athletes out each and every week to play this great game.
You couldn't have said it better, Ron Smell. All those long trips all over the province, mums and dads do it for the love of the game and for their kids. And they take time away from work, fill up that gas tank, and it's for their kids. Now, Burlington down a goal. Pressing here. Burlington with the ball. Trying to look for the equalizer. We're in the 87-minute mark here. Here's a dangerous opportunity right there. And the keeper that can... Oh, and Burlington just puts it over the goal to tie it up. Unbelievable dramatics here. In the 87th minute, Burlington inches away from tying it. What a miscue there by the Oakville keeper and his defense. Communication there was not good by the keeper of Oakville and his defense. And Burlington easily could have tied it. But we are still 1-0 Oakville leading, entering the 88th minute mark here. Time clicking away. Burlington playing it back. Oh, and that's a wonderful header there by the Oakville D. Chested it down there nicely by Burlington. They need a goal to tie this game up to send it to PKs. Nickel quickly pounced upon. There's Schmidt. What a game Schmidt has had all game long for Oakville. Burlington quickly with the throw-in. Confetti now with the ball in the middle of the park here. Confetti still with the ball. And not enough. Too much ahead of him. Burlington now still with the ball. Looking for the equalizer. Launched in the air. There's Hassan. Can he get to it? Boy, oh boy. Hassan and Bowen have been real good for Burlington, but they need them right now to respond with the tying goal. Burlington with the ball now. We're down to the last couple minutes of the game here. Burlington still with the ball, pressing. Intercepting there is the Oakville D. And a foul called, yes, and that is the right foul to call on Zulega. Bowen nipping the heels there. Oakville with the ball, time clicking away. Less than a minute and a half here. There's Ahmed. They're pressuring the Burlington defense. Confetti sending it deep, looking for Bowen. And there's Schmidt again. What a game he's had. We're down to the last minute here in regulation time. 89th minute. Oakville 1, Burlington 0. Burlington really needs to press now. Oh, a nice kick downfield by the Burlington keeper. and sent downfield. Burlington now with the ball. We're down to the last few seconds. Oh, and Oakville now gets it. Oakville with the ball still. And and there kicks it away. Confetti. What is the ref doing now? Oh, the ref has changed. No, it is a throw-in coming up for Burlington. Quickly taken. We're waiting to see how much time has been added, ladies and gentlemen. But we are close. 3 minutes, I've been told, has been added. 3 minutes has been added. Burlington with 3 minutes to try and tie this game up. Cleared out of danger there by Oakville. Kearns, Jonathan Kearns. Oh, and making a substitution into added time right now is Burlington. Thinking if they can tie it up, maybe this is for the PKs, but they need to tie it up before thinking of PKs. Burlington with the throw-in right now. Burlington still with the ball, launched in the middle of the field. Oh, and it's bobbled by the Oakville keeper. Ron Smale, thank you so much for joining us here. What a great matchup. We'll see you down there at the presentation table.
Great job, Anthony. Well done. Take care.
Ron Smale making his way down to the presentation table. Oakville ball. We are down, to my estimation, we should be down to about 1.5 minutes left here in added time. Oakville with the ball. Kearns for Oakville behind the ball. Kearns launching it downfield. Ahmed with the ball. No, that was not Ahmed. Ahmed now pressuring. Oakville still with the ball. Oakville still with the ball there. Wasting all sorts of precious time there, Oakville. Played back to the Burlington keeper. We've got a player down there for Oakville. It looks like Ahmed down on the ground. But the ref says play on. Here's an opportunity now for Burlington. Scooped up by the Oakville keeper and a foul called. That looked like Qureshi. And it looks like a card will be issued, and it has been issued to Qureshi of Burlington. We are down to the precious last seconds of this Ontario Cup final. Oakville leading 1-0 over Burlington. Can they hang on? We've got the ref over there still attending to the Oakville player. Let's hope he's all right. He's getting up. And it looks like Ahmad of Oakville shaken up, and it looks like he's all right. Good to see that he got up. Oakville ball now. And you could see the ref just looking at his watch there as he's running. Oakville with the ball, sending it downfield. The ref's got his whistle ready. And Burlington heads it back to their keeper. And it looks like this might be the last attempt of the game. Oh, and it's dangerous now. Here's an opportunity for Hassan. But Schmidt clears it out of problems. Schmidt has been real good for Oakville today. Burlington with the last throw in here. Burlington with an opportunity. Burlington still with the ball. Bowen with the ball. Bowen still with the ball. Burlington launching it back in. Easily picked up by the Oakville keeper. Time clicking away. Burlington with the throw-in coming up. And that's a great shield there by the Oakville defender. Oh, the ref has called a corner kick. Wow. That's possibly the only call that I don't agree with today. I think the ref missed that one. And I have been pretty complimentary to this ref, but I think he missed that one there. I think he missed that one. This could come back to haunt Oakville now. Burlington with the corner kick. Headed away. And that is the final whistle. Oakville, champions. Tier 2, 98 boys. Champions, Oakville, congratulations. What a great game by both squads. Congratulations to Burlington and to Oakville. What a great game. Outstanding. We will catch you for the final match of the day. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'm your host, Anthony Totera. You can follow me at number 4, Totera.